Testing captions. Testing captions. Hello, hello. Oh my god, Max Jagerman's in the chat? What the hell? Get out of here! I need to figure out how to adjust stream settings. So, Latte Hate, thank you so much for being. You know what? Okay, here's what I'll do. I'm gonna put this over here. I'm going to pin this here. Then I'm gonna move this stream manager here. And then I'll put up a rewards queue. And then YouTube stream, super chats. Figuring it out. Every time I do this, I've got to change go live notifications on 2 different places. Okay. Clickety clack. Minecraft tag. Use writing and I guess games. Alright, that's done. Oh shit, I can make a rerun too. Didn't know that. Okay. Maybe if I update my Streamlabs, this will be easier. Content. Live. Edit. Oh my god! Hell yeah. I just officially reached 15,000 followers on Twitch. So happy. Writing, planning, bakes, and cooking. And playing some games. It's a chill Sunday. And the tags are right. Okay, now I can look at the chat. So sorry about all this. Okay. The thing is, I can't do this for some reason until after I go live. Okay, video link. There we go. For some odd reason. Okay. That's good. That's here. That's minimized. We're going. Everyone's here. People are impersonating Will Roland again. I'm looking at everything. Alerts are on, I guess. 53 seconds to go. Update your ship before you're live, John. Here's the thing, Justin. In the Stream Manager on Twitch, it changes after I go live on Streamlabs. You gotta hide the body. I know who that is. Dodo Dan, hello. You've clearly followed. Please, everybody, follow Weird Orb Games on Instagram and Twitter. Weird Orb Games. Shout out to Weird Orb. Hi. Oh, Katie is also streaming. Excellent. Also follow Ephemeral. Oh my gosh. Wait. Anyway. Hi, everybody. It's 10 seconds left before we go live. People really loved watching on Saturday, but I think it's because it's the one right after the other. We are now live again. Dan, I love you too. Shout out to Ephemeral. Hey everybody, how's it going? I haven't shaved yet today, but my hair looks great. I've got my sweater on. And the sound alerts work. Giving off more lesbian vibes. Thank you for following. Thank you so very much for following. Yes, thank you for coming from Esmeralda's stream. Continue to please, if you're not following Esmeralda, please go follow Jay. Their streams are incredible. They're one of the most amazing singers you will ever hear and most amazing live performers. So go follow Esmeralda _ on Twitch and Twitter or X or whatever the hell, and Instagram. Go follow them. Flufflo, what did you join into? You just joined into the beginning of the most chaotic, relaxed stream that you'll ever find. Plays with Squirrels, I am going to answer this. Did you purposefully portray Paul and Richie as autistic? You got those vibes? I didn't. I didn't portray them as purposefully. That's me. Thank you so much for subscribing, Dodo Dan. I'm not gonna out who that is, but Dan is a very good friend of mine. That's me. Nova Silv Onyx, thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much for subscribing, everybody. Thank you for following. Shout out to Jeff Blim. Let's see if I can make enough money to commission Jeff Blim to write me some more sound alerts and some more music, because Jeff Blim did all of my music for my stream. This is as much of a Jeff Blim stream as it is me. I owe all my success to him. Maybe I'll convince him to refer me to his manager one of these days. The Nat, thank you so much. I gotta make the image bigger. The image is too small. You can't see it. I cut myself cooking last night. I used this. The following sound alert reminds me of Billboard's History of the Time in the World. Cardinal Dust, Bill. Money for more music. The Fallen Avenger. Listen, I honestly should have I should just ask Jeff, how much to get you to make me like 3 new tunes, and then I should make that like a donation goal on my Twitch, and then he would promote my Twitch too. So yeah, I cut myself 2 times with a new. Thank you for following. Yeah, that's my favorite. The True Mort, thank you so much for following. We beat 15,000 followers on Twitch in about 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I'm finally going to apply for partner again, which is great because I feel like until you're partner, you really don't make any money off of ad revenue on Twitch. So I'm very, very excited. So yeah, I cut my middle finger and my thumb last night cooking. I'll tell you what I made in a minute. Look like Brandon Aker. Thank you so much. I'm happy to look like Brandon Aker, especially because lately all I get are, you look like a lesbian librarian, you give off lesbian teacher vibes. But I do have, I guess, a feminine energy that I'm very proud of. Thank you, Dingus, for subscribing. I don't know why that's a zombie. For the YouTube, I'm going to put that on my to-do list because that shouldn't be a zombie. I don't have any zombie merch. I think that's a random thing. Change YouTube subscription. Change YouTube sub image. Change sound alert image. Commission Jeff for music get a quote, commission Gene for emojis. Okay, where was I? I cut myself cooking here and here with a new knife that I got. Thank you, Kobawo, for following. We're over 15,000 followers, everybody. Thank you so much for following. Please tell all your friends that Twitch is back. Will Roland is not here. You know what's weird is that I had a dream about Be More Chill last night. Isn't that odd? Well, as I was in the dream, I was like, is this Be More Chill or is this the guy who didn't like musicals? Somehow the two shows had merged. Anyway, what did I say? I cut myself cooking. I was cutting an onion with a new knife. I wasn't paying attention. My thumb is fine. My finger is fine. Nothing fell off. But it's a very, very sharp knife that was gifted to me by my brother-in-law, by my sister's husband, who is extremely talented chef. But sometimes I think I underestimated the sharpness of the knife. So I think it's good luck. That I cut myself, but I think I'm learning. Isn't there something in swordsman lore or samurai lore, like the better you get at being a swordsman, the sharper the knife gets? Like you start out with a wooden kata, and then I think I mispronounced that, and then as you become a better fighter or a better swordsman, you get a sharper blade. Isn't that similar to being a chef? The better a chef you become, the sharper the blade is. I don't know. Is it really a rite of passage? Will Roland, if that is really you in the chat, I'm a big fan. If it's not, don't dox. Oh my god, you think saw Jim Carrey in the chat? That's very funny. Oh my god, I loved you in Man on the Moon. And I also loved your new show. Anyway, so, yeah, I cut myself, but I'm okay. I have a really funny story about a scar on my pinky. I don't know if people can see it. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So, really funny story with that one. I was... I was getting ready to go on a cruise ship for the Second City, and I was doing a vaudevillian number in the show called Pool Pier, and it was a song where a guy is singing about peeing in a pool. The song goes like, well, you woke up one day and thought a swim would be nice, and then he talks about you're a pool peer, a pool peeing fool. And I didn't write it, but it's a funny song, I guess, because on cruise ships, most of the sketches were about being on a cruise ship. And I thought it would be fun to have a top hat that popped out and a magic cane that when you flip the trigger on the cane, you open your hand and you catch it. And I was like, this would be awesome. Can I get these things? And the director was like, sure, whatever. So I went and I got a pop hat that popped out, and I got that magic cane. But the magic cane, in quotes, is just a coiled piece of metal that you just push down to reload. And I was reloading it on the table the day before we were about to fly out to New York, and the cane slipped and flew open and cut my finger, and blood started gushing out and I had to get stitches. But hydration, do I have a hydration reward? And so for the first 3 weeks to a month on the ship, I had this bandage over my pinky, and people who were watching the show just be like, wait, what the hell's on his hand? And so I had to sign a legal document at Second City that said something like, John Madison cut his pinky open with a magic cane while rehearsing Pool Pier. Is the punchline. Anyway. Oh, do we get I need to make the Wiggly Kiss a reward. I'm giving you this for free. Good morning. Oh my God, Trevor's in chat? Trevor, I'm a huge fan of yours. Oh my God, I loved your performance in the barbecue monologues off Broadway. Fucking huge fan. Great stuff. Great stuff, Trevor. Good, amazing energy. A lot of talent there. It's John fucking Matt. That's me. You love your casual outfits and your sweaters. Thank you so much, Ashes to Ashes, and thank you Thank you so much for subscribing. So I'm supposed to be talking about writing, which is what I'm doing all day today. And I'm also mopping the floors and writing. Those are the two things that I have planned for today. Writing, editing, and mopping the floors. And one of the things I am excited about is I met with a very good friend of mine, Arlo Howard. They are an incredible artist. If you find them online, Arlo Howard, follow them. They've worked with Punch Drunk Productions. Spill Trevor lore by Abby. For 100 bits, I'll definitely spill the Trevor lore. Okay, here we go. And then I'll get back to what I was saying. Trevor is allergic to bees. Trevor, extremely confident human. Extremely confident. But when it comes to being around bees, the confidence drops. And suddenly you're like, oh my God, is that Richie? No. Trevor, allergic to bees. Trevor lore dropped. Holy shit. Get on the tumblers. Get on the tumblers. Fan artists, get in there and start making that fan art of Trevor running away from bees. AJ, I don't know what you're talking about, giving him your own traits. I'm not afraid of bees. I love bees. More bees. I'm afraid of wasps. That's different. Anyway, what was I saying? I met with Arlo this past week. I'm hoping to meet with them again and work with them on this show. They've worked with Punch Drunk. They live in London. They've worked with Punch Drunk and a lot of amazing companies. They are a narrative designer. They are a really incredible artist. But they just gave me some really great questions for my solo show that I'm hoping to answer. If any of you are thinking about writing a show, some of these questions might apply to you. But they are like, think about, I want to make sure I say think about who your perfect audience member is, get extremely specific about that, and think about what you want to leave people feeling at the end, or thinking about, or what do you want to leave people with. And I've written all these stories that I'm like, I've written about 20 pages of stories that I'm trying to put into this show, but I need to write a bees cool, bees not cool. Trevor's gonna pop out and say bees not cool. Stop the show. But anyway, I'm excited about this solo show. I'm going to put it up in LA first, and right now I'm working on my Edinburgh application, so I'm very excited about that too. What is your favorite? Oh, sick! You're doing another solo show. Yes, Midnight Nautilus. I am doing another solo show. This one is going to be a little less character driven, and it will still have a lot of comedy in it, but it's going to be a little bit more I guess a little more purposeful as far as like what the show is. So I'll tell you what I'm thinking about. So All right, so the show that I'm trying to write is kind of it's about I'm not sure the average age, how old a lot of you are, but uh, I've worked a lot of jobs in my career, a lot of jobs that are like side hustles, and they're not what I want to do with my life. Um, it's I of course in a dream scenario would love to just only be doing creative work, which is what I'm trying to figure out how to do now, or work on creative projects, either as a producer or a writer or an actor. Um, but along the way, I've had a lot of side hustles, a lot of jobs, and a lot of those jobs take more from you maybe than you want to give. And so I'm trying to think of a way to let to for those people who want to take risks in their life and want to feel hope that like they can continue to take risks and follow the life they want, to like have them let them feel like, okay, this guy took a lot of risks and he ended up okay. And I'm thinking about setting it to kind of the framework, and this is kind of what I was working with Arlo with last week, which is maybe like like a quest in some way, like talking about kind of what an uncharted path looks like. Um, you know, something that the the show feels very quixotic, like no matter what windmills get thrown into this person's face, they gain something from that or they lose something, and then maybe that is a physical thing and it becomes kind of like a quest, um, but or an adventure of some kind. And there are monsters along the way, I guess, like inner demons or worse things, and or bosses, or it's yourself, some things like that. So that's kind of what I'm kind of figuring out. But it's not it's definitely a more difficult thing to write. So that's what I'm working on. It's also this feeling of like building a resume, and if Justin J. Vicarian's in the chat, he'll understand this, but like a resume kind of being net positive, like it's having it be the perfect version of you that you are selling to a job, but it never feels like the full picture. You don't want to. No one is putting the gaps in their resume on their resume, or they're putting, things that they're afraid of or resentments they're feeling on their resume. So there's also something there about like resumes being, I don't know. So that's part of what I'm working on. But that's not written yet. So that's one of the things I'm doing today. I've got to really make some major progress. Justin, thank you very much. If you keep complimenting me, I'm going to ask for a referral. I'm going to say, all right, I need you to tap all your resources, and I'm going to I'm going to get I need a job. Is this a new segment called Life Lessons with Latte? Listen, Latte Hate, I said in the description, I said I'm going to be talking about writing, and this is a chill stream. I'll give life lessons. If people want advice, I'm really fucking good at advice. I know, Justin, you already have offered. But I don't know which one, I don't know what to ask for sometimes. I'll go through your references and I'll find something. Dan wants advice. How to do tax evasion. Don't do it. Don't fuck with the IRS. Ever. Don't. You can betray anyone. Do not fuck with the IRS. Ever. Okay, if you're gonna buy a house in a state with cheap taxes. What other advice? How do you rob a bank? Actually, I had an idea for like a pilot or a sketch where it's these actors, all out of work actors, and they're like, okay, we're going to use our acting abilities to make money. So we're going to rob a bank. And they try to rob a bank with acting. Thank you for following. Thank you, Terrier Grunt, for following. We are over 15,000 followers on Twitch. Please follow. I just peeked the mic. John, Ash is lame 13. How do you overthrow the government? That's a really great question, Ash. How do you overthrow the government? I wouldn't focus on overthrowing the government. I would focus on starting a new government. Start a new government. There's a lot of islands out there that you can start your own better democratic or some other kind of government somewhere else. And that way you can put on your resume that you're a self-starter. You should be a self-starter. You should start your own government. I guarantee that is a special skill that not a lot of people have. I mean, overthrowing the government, I think that might be something that's a little bit harder to reach. So, also, which government? You know, some governments are probably easier to overthrow than others. I got to stop saying this because I'm gonna get the CIA knocking on my door. This is a parody. Anything I say is comedy. This is comedic and this is a parody. Never overthrow the government. Long live the United States of America. What other questions do we have? Any writing tips for starting off? Molly, writing tips for starting off? Just, this sounds... Thank you for following. Yeah! Thank you. Good job, Eli. Ah, crap. I was going to point it. Okay, that was my pointer finger. I was going to point at your... Doesn't matter. Thank you. Good job, Eli. That looked bad. I was trying to use my pointer finger to point at your username. Writing tips starting off. Start off just by journaling. Set a timer every day and make it a practice, make it a habit. The only way you get better at writing is by writing a lot and understanding what your own voice sounds like and doing a lot of reading. And then you can be more targeted about your writing. But first of all, you want to silence that voice in your head that John Guare called the committee. Other people have called the voice in your head that says this isn't good. You want to silence that. And the best way to silence it is by setting a timer every day. Start small for like 5 minutes and then write for 5 minutes straight every day without stopping. If you can't think of a word, just repeat a word. Like, okay, I'm writing today, and then just keep going until you get to 5 minutes. And then every day written for 5 minutes, you'll have, in 2 weeks you'll have all of these pages. What else? John hates his subscribers. That's not true. I love my subscribers. Mr. Madison, how to improve at improv. Wagagurath. Great name. I would, I think improv you can really only learn how to do better by doing live. There's a really, really great book by Mick Napier called Improvise. He also has a second book. I think that is the best book on improv out there. The best way to do it is to be on stage with other people and playing, and again, to not have any judgment. Also, to make sure you have a lot of fun. Susan Messing once said in Chicago, she was one of my favorite teachers, and she used to say that if you're not having fun, you're the asshole. So make sure you have a lot of fun and play, and get on stage as much as you can. Toasty Dino, you have an audition coming up. Oh man, all of these questions are great. Any tips, Toasty Dino? Yes, but I need to know what kind of audition is. If you have an audition coming up and you want to get better at the audition, you should message me on Instagram and book me for a class. I've had a lot of people message me recently about classes, and I have a Google form that I've created that I'm going to put up on my website that will be a little bit cheaper than other ways that you can book classes with me. So I'm going to start sharing that. If you want to take classes with me, I'll have that form up on my social media soon or on my website pretty soon. But But if you have an audition coming up and you want to get better at it, Talking Medicine. Thank you, PupCuz1, for subscribing. Join the Discord, please. What do we want to do in the Discord? Movie nights? Do we want to do more? I want to do an Among Us game, maybe like maybe twice a month. Scarlet Scarab, thank you for subscribing again. Please join the Discord. But anyway, audition tips. Yes, keep them coming. Manja one. Oh, wait a minute. Who was this? Did somebody gift? It's John fucking Matt. The Fallen Avenger. Thank you so much for the gifted subs. They weren't showing up on the multi-stream chat. And thank you. Oh, it's Cammon. I almost guessed it. Cammon Mammon. Thank you so much for the gifted subs. Thank you so very, very much. That's really, really incredible. I appreciate that. See ya, AJ. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much, Cammon. Arctic Sky Plays, and thank you so much to I was trying to find it. Damn it. Well, thank you everyone for the gifted subs. This helps a great deal. Thank you for following. Thank you for following Cozy Chamomile Chaos X. We're over 15,000 followers on Twitch. I'm going to get partner. Just you wait. Partnership on Twitch. Long time coming. Audition advice. Get off book as soon as possible. Write down all of the bones of the script. Everything that is true. For example, Hamlet fights Laertes. Hamlet does X. Nothing that is an opinion. All the facts, or if you're studying the Warner-Laughlin technique, all of the givens of the script, everything that is absolutely true without any bias. Then go through what the given circumstances are, like what the character might be trying to do. And if it's for an audition, that's me. How are you doing today? Decided to support you at Primes? Yes, Glenn. Thank you from the Netherlands. How close is the Netherlands to Scotland? Would you like to come to Edinburgh? I've always wanted to go to the Netherlands. Finally, final audition tip that not a lot of people think about is really use and really be selfish about your moment before when you're doing an audition. Your audition starts before you start talking. Like, think about, what is your character looking at? Who are they talking to? How do they feel about that person or thing? What does that person or thing feel about them? And really have those images clear and specific and really, really colorful in your head. Very, very, very clear, because the audition starts before you start talking. Anyway. Mariah Flair, thank you so much for all the bits. That's not spam. Thank you so much. Anyway, that is something that not a lot of even old actors do or think about. Hi, my name is John. I'm your lesbian English teacher, and I'm here to give you good advice. Is that your audition starts before you start talking, and especially if it's a timed audition, they're usually going to start timing you when you start talking. So it's your chance to steal 5 seconds or something to really establish where you are and what you're looking at, because that is just it's an extra edge you'll have in your audition that some people won't do. So think about who you're talking to, how you feel about that person or thing, how that person or thing feels about you, and how you're trying to affect them with your words. Just something to think about. Ash is lame 13. You want to do professional and you want to get into the theater business? Honestly, Ash, I would move to a city that does a lot of theater that you can still afford. New York is extremely expensive unless you have someone you can live with for free. But Houston has a really amazing theater scene. Chicago has a incredible theater scene. Even Los Angeles in some areas has really, really great theater. but you have to know, like, it's a good thing to look at, like, okay, where do I want to live that fits my budget and fits the kind of place I want to live? What kind of work do I want to do? Like, do you want to do musical theater? Do you want to do film? What kind of theater business? Do you want to do improv? Thank you for following. Yeah. Thank you, and Insanity. I got it. I love that. Thank you for following. But anyway, that is really, really important to think about where you want to live and the kind of work you want to do before you make any decisions about where you want to live. But then, if you want to do in the theater business, when you say theater business, what kind of work do you want to do? Do you want to be an actor? Do you want to be a writer? Do you want to be a director? Do you want to be a producer? Try to get on stage as much as possible. Try to see as many shows as possible. Take a lot of classes. Become friends with people who are working professionally, and surround yourself with people who are working professionally. And it does really help to know people and to meet people who are familiar with you and your work. There was this director who I really wanted to work with in Chicago, and this is going to sound shitty, but it's also not shitty if you think about it. She was an incredible director. I would still, if I would still give up anything to work with this person. I should reach out to them. Maybe I will. Whatever. But this person is an incredible director. Her name is Kimberly Senior, and she has a website. She's just an incredible director and an acting coach. But she taught a class once, and she was like, I gotta be honest with you, if you, a lot of you are new actors and you're auditioning for my show, if I'm casting a show, I'm usually going to cast my friends. I'm going to cast people I've been working with for 15 years or 20 years. Thank you for following. And that is just something to think about. It's really an uncharted path to be like, you just need to move to a city where a lot of good theater is happening and try to do it as often as possible. And you're going to face a lot of failure and be okay with failure. Jet Eveleth, I'm dropping a lot of names. Jet Eveleth is an amazing clown and improviser, and she used to talk about failure. That, like, she has interviews on YouTube that you can find, but she seeks out failure. She tries to fail. Even Willem Dafoe talks about failure. I've talked about this already, but he tries to fail in his auditions, and that's something that can be created by AI too. Thank you, Dan, for following. That's not something that can be created by AI, or not easily recreated by AI. That imperfections of being a human is the sloppiness and the messiness of being a human is truly only human. It's I am so happy I put a limit on that. Also, I need to change the fucking image instead of it just being a Twitch image. Somebody said stretch. You live in the UK, but you really want to live in London. I would love to live in London. Go audition for Punch Drunk if you live in London. And you want to be a musical theater actress? Take voice lessons, take classes, perform as much as possible. Someone also mentioned, how do you stay motivated as a content creator? For me, I'm staying motivated as a content creator because I am starting to realize that it is now directly tied to my livelihood. And I also want to be able to be more than someone who is just, I want to be also a writer and a producer. And the more stuff I write and produce, the better I get at it, and more experience I get at it. And it's really hard work, but the hard work is stuff that other people just won't do. So I think you have to find your own motivation for creating stuff on YouTube or TikTok. I think it should be something that you do whatever you want to do, or like right now, I'm talking about the industry because it's stuff that I love to talk about or want to talk about. And I think people like to see that. So, Miss Callie 2015, I am on TikTok. Please, I'm begging you, everyone, follow me on every platform. How do I get comfortable on stage, especially choreography? Practice, practice, practice. How do you get to Carnegie Hall? Yeah, just you have to stretch, and you have to stretch every day. And especially if you're going to do a lot of choreography, you have to just take classes. Um, the people who learn choreography fast in auditions are people who are basically practicing and rehearsing and dancing every day. So yeah. Uh, what do I have any film recommendations? The Ginger Guy 421. Yeah, I absolutely do. Um, it depends. It depends on what kind of films you want to watch. I really love what do I one of my favorite films recently has been Memories of a Murder by Bong Joon-ho. Oh, I also just saw The Boy and the Heron, which was incredible, but also really beautiful and sad and dark. My plants, Hero Griffin, are doing really, really well. Um, uh, Two of the plants, Ruby and Joy, a rubber tree and a Dieffenbachia, are too big, and I'm worried. They're extremely healthy, but their leaves almost reach the ceiling, and they're about 100 pounds each, and I don't know how in the hell I'm going to move them out of this apartment if I ever leave this apartment. There's that they will probably stay here because I don't know how I'm going to move them. They're just so heavy. I'm going to need a crane to get them out of here. Will I ever come to England for shows? Yes, Ash is lame. If I'm able to raise enough money, I want to do a run of my show in London before I do a run of the show in Edinburgh too. So that was at Arlo's suggestion. That's my idea. Who's my favorite Star Kid character I played, and just in general? For me, it's Richie and Wiggly, and in general, Ted, Tiki, and Max. My favorite Star Kid character I've played, honestly, is Richie. I think I put a lot of work into building that character, and also I felt really connected to Richie. I felt Richie was just an extremely vulnerable person and someone who is an extremely nerdy person and has the courage to wear his nerdiness on his sleeve. And I think that is really nice and beautiful. And I think Richie might be my favorite right now. Even though I'm well over probably 15 years older than how Richie is, but I love playing Richie. I love Richie. So if I end up auditioning for another Star Kid musical, whenever they announce what the next Star Kid musical is, I will definitely be taking more voice lessons. Also, please, if you love watching Twitch and love watching amazing gamers and PC builds, follow Jay Ficarian on Twitch. Whether or not it's true, I am a Kingdom Hearts fan. Huge Kingdom Hearts fan. Love Kingdom Hearts. Yeah. Ice Camel Frap, nothing better. Thank you so much for liking my performance in Nerdy Prudes. I hope I get to, yeah, I want to do a lot more performing this year. I was going to audition for this school at the Actors Gang, which is an amazing punk rock clown school in Los Angeles, but I just don't have the time to do it with all the other things I'm trying to do. Okay, I have a question for all of you now. Okay, I'm putting it back on you. I'm putting it back on the chat. Here's my question. So, in a couple of months, I'm going to start, after I've made a lot more videos and film and content. I hate the word content. After I've started making more work, I want to start making merch. And my question is, what kind of merch is actually interesting to you, that is actually valuable? like mugs, I think, are pretty nice, but they're also generic. Oh my god. JD Cortana, thank you for following. I see shirts, I see pins, shirts, sweaters, scarves, novelty tees, enamel pins. This is great. Patches for jackets, hoodie, shirts, pins. I love patches. Jackson CO4, thank you for following. I also love pins. I also love patches. So those are scarves. My brand is scarves. Scarves! Maybe scarves with a character on each of my scarves. It's probably going to be more expensive, though. Bumper stickers would be funny. Body pillow. Maybe I'll make a limited number of body pillows. Oh, good! Insanity. Please. I'm going to try to find your fic and read it, unless it's the one that I can't read. Here's the deal. I can't make any Star Kid merch. So any merch I made is going to be like any of my original characters. But I'm going to make more Elmo content, Tej content, and more original content. So I can't go out here and start making Richie bumper stickers and selling it. It's not my character. It's a character I played, but it's not my character. That's me. More chocolate tea. Just hey, I thank you so much. I thank you so much for subscribing and for your nice message. The Elmo custom made Elmo suit. Thank you so much, Exaby, for following. This has been so engaging already. My Pet Brother merch. What if I just made a patch of Jeff Blim choking me like this? From My Pet Brother. That's not a bad idea. Workouts with Tej. Actually, a live workout is a good idea. Live workout with Tej. Pins, enamel, patch, scarves. Headbands, body pillows. Maybe I'll get a partnership with Peloton. That'd be fun. Maybe I'll be like, hey Peloton, please not pillows. Jake, I'm sorry. I have to listen to what I have got to listen to the people, Jake. All right, let's check on the multi-stream. How do you feel about the Paul being Richie's uncle headcanon? I love the idea of all my characters being related, but I'm still a little on the fence about Paul and Richie being related. Oh yeah, Dr. Trevor turning into a dragon as like an anamorph. When I was doing Nerdy Prudes, I completely forgot that one of my original characters was also named Trevor. Gary Adoption Papers. I am active on Cameo. How many cameos do I gotta do for Cameo to start pushing my stuff? I know Cameo's out there promoting Nickelodeon actors or Snick. All of my different characters maybe be what if I did like a limited edition enamel pin set or patch set of all of my characters but their dragon forms, where it's just their face but everything else is a dragon? That'd be so cursed and weird. Not Joey Richter. I was thinking more of like like TGIF shows. I'm not mean. I am not mean. I'm one of the nicest people I know. I think. Are people allowed to perform the guideline music without Star Kids' consent? I have no idea. I think you can now license it. You can license it. Oh, yeah. Well, thank you so much, bye, Abby. I really, really appreciate that. And oh my God, Max Jaegerman is... Thank you for subscribing for 3 months.
That's me.
Okay. I'm gonna... This week in the today in the Discord, we're gonna do some scheduling. Schedule games. Among Us? Jackbox? People love Jackbox games. And no, I can see the future, and I immediately know that I'm going to get a message. Okay. God Sierra, I think it... Oh no! Pineapple! Blueberry! I think it might be. Papa's Pizzeria. Freezeria. It's pretty good. They were just trying to fly, okay? They're both fine. They're just trying to fly. They're about to evolve. That's all that's happening. They're fine. They flew off. They were trying to evolve and fly off. That's all that's happening. Physically, they're fine. They're not injured. They don't want to escape. They want to leave the nest. I'm not a kidnapper, Gypsy Dangeresque. I birthed those dragons. I laid 2 tiny little 3D printed eggs, and then those 3D printed eggs hatched into 2 little beautiful 3D printed dragons. I'm like a seahorse. I will not be accused of kidnapping little baby dragons when I went through the 14 months of labor. Yes, that's how long it takes to birth a dragon egg in order to get those dragons birthed. All right? I birthed those dragons. Yes, the labor was 14 months. And it was a short labor. The dragon doctor said that they usually take 2 years. So, first time in here? Well, cozy chamomile chaos, first time in here, you're right. Listen, 2024 John is gonna get weird. That's me. Thank you so much for subscribing, God Zero. It was birthing dragons that really pushed you over the edge, wasn't it? That's how I will bring back Dr. Trevor Lister. Dr. Trevor will be pregnant with 2 dragons. Oh my God, that's great. 2024, get ready. We're going off the rails. Bloob and Appy are happy. They're happy. They're happy little draggies. See, they're fine. See, he's fine. He's wagging his tail. See, they're fine too. Look at them. See? Are you doing okay? Great. Ash's lame 13. Here's the secret. I'm the one who got a hold of Wiggly. I got a hold of Wiggly for a second. Something else that I'm going to work on this year when I'm doing voiceover is I tend to question too much instead of going down at the end of sentences. Commercials love it when you go down at the end of the sentence. Commercials also love it when you're really casual. When you're just talking like this. Yeah, I don't know. Just throwing it away. Canon camera. Canon camera. I'll be more casual. Throw it away. Nerdy prudes must die. I want one of those dragons from TikTok come in the surprise eggs. Maybe I will. Things like that. Be more casual when I do my commercials. Have I ever been in a commercial? I have. Several. Not a national, though. Not so real, Ellis. I saw your message. You're right. What commercials open Google? Most of them were back in Chicago. I am looking for if any agents. If I have a fan that is secretly a commercial agent or a manager and is like, oh my God, I love John Madison, but he's already represented, let me know. Did I freeze? Am I frozen? Did I break the stream? Did I break the stream? Lag. Stream is fine. Time to turn off the Wi-Fi on my phone. Okay, good. That was weird. All right, maybe that's a sign that we should shift gears. Okay. I want to talk about the upcoming... If you're still here, thank you for being here. I want to talk about upcoming baking streams I want to do. Baking streams. Okay. So this Saturday, I think I'm going to... I think I'm going to make my cinnamon popovers this Saturday. Cinnamon sugar, they're not mine, but it's a recipe I found. Cinnamon sugar, brown butter, popovers filled with cream cheese. I think that's this Saturday. This upcoming week. Cinnamon, sugar, brown butter, popovers. And then the next week, I'll do pancakes. Because I make great pancakes. Quack, quack. Whoa, real actual duck is here. Excuse me. Oh my God. Wait a minute, where am I? I'm trying to find the pictures of my pancakes. My delicious pancakes. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Lena Beth, thank you for following. I'm gonna... Oh my God. Okay, here we go. So, in that brunch video I made on YouTube, these are my pancakes that I made for them. This is one version of the pancakes. Here's another version of my pancakes that I made with crushed walnuts. Oh, God.
Thank you for following.
Sorry for bumping the mic. Alex Slova. Thank you for following. Alexa, wait. God, move too fast. Here's another version. Here's another picture of that. Here's my blueberry pancakes. Look at this. I know I could do video share, but I'm not sure how to do. That's me. I maybe. And that scream is everyone's favorite thing. Why do I only have that one? I don't know. I have more. Add more sound alerts with channel points. Figure out mobile streamline.
John, your house is on fire.
Commands from mobile. John, my house is on fire. I've got that one. You gotta hide the body. Do Dan. Do Dan. Do Dan. Do. Is it do or do? That's my very good friend Danny, who loves a lot of games. Loves Baldur's Gate. And then follow Weird Orb. I'm trying to find my son of a bitch. I was trying to find the knife. Danny gave me a knife. And I was trying to find the knife. Subscribe to Weird Orb. Cock it or fort it. Finish Twitch trailer. Channel. This is the making to-do list stream. All right, I think I have one more pancake image. Here's another pancake image. Look at that. Anyway, I love pancakes is the point. So this week will be, so next week will be pancakes. Are there any other, ooh, maybe I should make blueberry lemon curd tart. What are some things that you would like to see me bake or cook? Last night I was making Indian food and I was cutting onions. That's how I cut myself. Am I allowed to watch Ride the Cyclone? Make some Jewish foods I enjoy? I was thinking about making challah, but I've never made challah, but that's kind of intimidates me. Oh my God, Insanity! Thank you so much for the donation. Oh my God.
Thank you for following.
And thank you for following, lovely AJ. Yeah, maybe I'll try to make challah. Cinnamon rolls. I'd love to figure out how to make cinnamon rolls. Danish appelskiver. Hydrate and stretch. I spilled coffee. Okay. All right. Apple strudel. Ooh, there is an apple tart that I want to make. Apple tart. Danish. Appelstriner. Banana bread, cinnamon rolls. Lemon poppy seed. Peach cobbler. I have made mochi before. These are great suggestions. These are really amazing. Thank you again for the donation. I really appreciated that. And you think you could beat me, Ashes Lane? You think I could beat Gordon Ramsay in a cooking fight? That's funny. I don't think I could. Actually, I was thinking about next year applying for Master Chef, because Master Chef is supposed to be at-home cooks. Omarice? I almost applied this year, but I didn't feel ready. But I feel like next year I could be ready. Be the Bakery. You always stream while you're at work. Well, if you're a baker, Be the Bakery. Could you do maybe an earlier stream? See, that's the thing. I don't even care if I won Master Chef. I think as long as I got on, as long as I got to like the semifinals, I'd be happy. I think honestly I could get on the show. I think I could get on the show, and if I think I practiced this year, those little things like not cutting myself, I could do pretty well. And I could handle people yelling at me. I can handle Gordon yelling at me. I mean, I'm best friends with Jeff Blim, so I can handle anything. Cooking shows used to be all wash you back in the old and COVID time. I know. I want to do more COVID shows. Not COVID shows, cooking shows. I don't know. I just saw the new season of the British Bake Off. If people watch the British Baking Show, the new season, everyone was so fucking good. There wasn't a weak link in that entire show. The entire cast was just incredible bakers. It gets more and more competitive every single year. Although, I did make a really good tart, a blueberry lemon curd tart. I am a pretty good baker. I think I do need to do more baking this year, so I think a weekly baking stream would be good. I want to make a beef Wellington, which is technically a bake and a cook. What could I make? I need to get better at piping. I need to get better at decorating. I did make this cake once for Lindsay. Has anybody seen this peanut butter cake? This is a Reese's peanut butter cake I made. It was incredibly rich. It was too rich, I would say. And it had way too much milk. Way too much milk. Dan, you are Dodo Dan is married, or Doodoo Dan is married to one of the best bakers I've ever met. Especially when it comes to cookies. So, anyway, so yeah, that's one of my goals. All right, we talked about cooking, we talked about baking. I've got the next 5 weeks planned out. Sticky toffee pudding? Okay, I'll add that. I think I'm gonna make it my cake. Sticky toffee pudding. Oh, no. I want to make financiers. Yes, that's what I want to make. I'll add that. Okay, I talked about writing. I talked about baking. What else did I say was on the docket for today? Talk about upcoming streams. I did that. I want to add more segments to the stream. Every time I write about something, I want an elaborate animation. Read one of my mom's poems? Absolutely. I also wrote a new poem. I can read that, but I'll read one of my mom's poems. Cam and Mammon, I have a very small kitchen. It's all about using space effectively, but also college apartments are. I used to have one of those, and they are smaller than usual. So I get that too. Fanfic. Talking about fanfics. I haven't read. After I do my writing and editing today, I'm going to read through some fanfics. So I might reserve some time this week to work on some fanfics and to read it aloud. To read a fanfic aloud. I can also borrow Justin's kitchen. Justin, I happily could cook in your kitchen, especially because you've got a killer camera setup. Go follow Justin. Go follow Jay Vicarian if you can. Unknown tier, thank you for following. I am so happy that we are over 15,000 followers on Twitch.
That's me.
A Kahoot stream. Girl who likes musicals, you just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. Please join the Discord where we can play some games together. Also, I've got a lot of people giving me their kitchen. Did we get Jackson on the baking? I don't know who Jackson is. Do you mean Justin? Katie, who are you talking? Oh, Jackson, you're right. Fake fan. I am not a fake fan. I just forgot. All right. Katie's too powerful. Katie's Owlie's going fucking Super Saiyan. What's my Discord? I was up all night. All-seeing owl. I cooked 3 things last night. And I'm gonna make a beet, pomegranate molasses, and walnut dip that tops labna later. Beets. Let me cook. I hope my manager and my talent agent knows how good of a cook I am, because I need to be pitched all the fucking time. I'm gonna send them an email.
It's John fucking
Good Madison. Bow. I'm gonna commission Jeff to write I'm gonna commission Jeff to write more of my music, and then the next thing I know, I gotta fix that. Mia Baker, thank you for subscribing. I've gotta fix that.
It's
Animation.
John fucking Madison. That's me.
Insanity, thank you for subscribing. Thank you all so much for subscribing. I am so inspired. I've got to make sure I fix that animation today. What was I saying? Is John fucking Mancock?
That's me.
Good Joe Belly, thank you for subscribing with Prime Gaming. Get in the Discord so we can play Among Us this week or next week, or play Jackbox games. See, the Twitch notification still said something different. I've got to fix that. Who is Joe Belly? Oh, good Joe Belly. Joe Belly? Sorry. I read what I see. I mispronounce things all the time. Roblox games. I like that too.
It's John fucking
Kahoot.
Madison. That's me.
Kahoot stream. Personality quiz. Kahoot. My favorite quizzes
It's
are.
John fucking Madison. That's me.
Cameron, thank you for Cameron. You are too generous. Thank you for gifting these subs. Thank you so very much.
It's John fucking Madison. That's me.
I really appreciate that. Thank you, Arlene and Majesty Nix and
It's
Astronomically Comet. I hope you can get into the Discord and we'll all play some games together. Thank you, Hobbiton, for subscribing with Prime Gaming. Maybe I'll take a John Madison Kahoot quiz this week. All right, so that's me. If we, Dan, yes, she does sometimes. But right now I think she's watching Friends. What was I going to say? I'm going to do this week I'm going to do a Kahoot stream and I'm going to do a fanfic stream. But I have to make sure I pick some fanfics that are funny and also that there's no content warnings. So just so everybody knows, the fanfics that I read are going to be safe. Wiggly peeking over there, just like peeking over my shoulder. What if this entire time I was just being held hostage by Wiggly? Also, I want to have a segment where well, I really appreciate everybody subscribing and all the gifted subs. It means a lot to me right now. It's going to be a big year, and I'm going to pay it forward. I'm going to commission Jeff to do some music. I'm going to commission Gene and other people to do some emojis.
That's me.
And thank you, My Humanity, for thank you for subscribing and for the gifted sub. So it's all of that is just going to be reinvested back into this stream and to my videos. Even for the Elmo Keep video I'm doing, I'm going to rent out a space, kind of, I think, a backlot film set. I want to make it look, I want it to be really weird and really well, like, lit in a really weird way. There's still going to be a green screen involved, but that's going to be sometime. I've got to start filming that at least by the last week of January, because I've got to release it the week of Valentine's Day. Still going to be talking about space. But yeah. Okay. Let me think. I think I've checked all the boxes. Thank you, Freddy Fuzzball, for being here. I think I've checked all the boxes. The only thing I haven't done is talked about games, and played some games. I've downloaded a lot of games for this. There's some games I haven't played yet. I could play something popular. I don't know.
Thank you for following.
Yeah. Thank you, Ben Chewbacca Solo, for following. What do I want to play? I have so many games. And there's so many games coming out that I want to play once it's out. What to do? Should I just pull a ephemeral and do Placid Plastic Duck Simulator? Genshin Impact? Five Nights at Freddy's? I would do Five Nights at Freddy's again. I forgot. I guess I would want to do the original first. I think if I did Five Nights at Freddy's, I would do it right, and I would do it like all of them in a row. Portal, love Portal.
It's John fucking
Madison. Thank you, Ash, for subscribing. Undertale. Okay, I would do Undertale again. Dragon Age? Who said that? Who said Dragon Age? People keep saying Dragon Age. Portal S tier game. I think I should also play more Stanley Parable. Because I'm good friends with the creator. Portal Revolution, that just came out. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play Portal Revolution. What? Did it just crash? Automatic upload of crash dumps? Sure. Wait, no DLC? Why not? Why not the DLC? Is there something about the DLC that I don't know? Let me mute the desktop audio for a second. Revisit some games like Cuphead and Frog Detective. Oh, is it really really dark? What's DDLC? Oh, that's Doki Doki Literature Club. Baldur's Gate. Listen, I fucking love Baldur's Gate. You know how many hours I've put into that game? Here's the deal. Some criticism I've gotten in the past, especially as a variety streamer, is that people are going to tune in, and then they're going to watch this game, and then they're going to play, and then a week later, I might be playing a different game, and they won't know what's going on. So that's what I hesitate with. However, I also just have fun doing that, so screw it. Stardew Valley also makes sense. People like that. You're right. You're right, Justin. That's their problem. Justin, you're the best. Follow J. Karen. Someone said Persona. But which one? I've got Persona 4 Golden on here. I've got Persona 5 on the PS4. Oh, is there a new Persona? Of course there's a new Persona. There's a new Persona update every 8 months. Adachi! Danganronpa. I also love Danganronpa. Danganronpa. No. Persona 5 Royale is the best. I love Persona 5. The new one. I'm loving this conversation, by the way. Thank you. I love all of these suggestions. Ensemble Stars, John Madison playthrough. What's Ensemble Stars? George Salazar has a lot of opinions about what games I'm going to play. Okay, so the only one I have on this PC is Persona 4. All right. Maybe I should make a massive... I never finished Night in the Woods. Maybe I should make a massive survey on Twitter and just let everybody pick. That's not the worst idea I've had. Make a massive survey or poll. Hollow Knight. Okay. There are a lot of new Trombone Champ songs that I've never played. Night in the Woods. Do I have Night in the Woods on here? I do. Night in the Woods. Where the hell is it? Did I hide it? Oh, you know what? I think I only had it on the PS4. Okay. All right. You're live.
YOLO.
You're live.
I said YOLO.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about playing a game A video game of some kind. And I wanted to ask your opinion.
Oh, because I'm the gamer here.
Yeah, you're the gamer, and I wanted to ask...
Okay, it's called Spreadsheet Baseball. You're gonna love it.
Spreadsheet Baseball?
You're absolutely gonna love it.
Okay, pitch it to me.
Yeah, it's okay. It's baseball with no graphics.
Uh-huh.
It's just data.
I hate graphics. Everybody hates graphics.
Great. Well,
Graphics get in the way. Okay.
Okay, great. You're in.
All right. What character do I play as?
Well, I got to get you involved in one of my many leagues.
Listen, I will download Spreadsheet Baseball and play it with you, but only if we've talked about this. We tried to do it. We had some problems last time. I think it was technical and personality.
You can play it on Steam, but it's like it's not the point is it's boring.
It's boring?
Well, for you, yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe not. Maybe there's just a niche audience. Okay, he hung up. Or his phone died. Honestly, both things have happened equally. So, here's what I'm going to do today. There's a lot of people with a lot of opinions about which game I should play. And honestly, I like all of these ideas. However, there is a game I have downloaded right now that I have not played yet. Actually, there's a couple games I've downloaded that I have not played yet. There's the Sexy Brutal, which was recommended to me by Thank you, Andreo505. I promise, I'm sure his phone died. He has an iPhone 10. And Jeff Blim, I swear, is not rude. He's a diehard friend. He may have an energy where you're like, oh, wow, he seems salty. But I promise, when push comes to shove, the man has traveled miles for me. Keep in mind, this is someone that, during the Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals, let me sleep on his couch while I rehearsed for 2 months and never charged me rent, ever. So, actions, I think, should speak louder than words. Just so you know. Yeah, he let me sleep on his couch for like two months and never charged me rent. And as an adult, you'll realize that's a lot to basically give up your living room for somebody for so long. So I promise you that there's no one with better character than Jeff Blim. He's a good man. So Sundere. Okay. I think he has an iPhone 8, but it's nothing to do with the kind of iPhone he has. It's just he needs to get his battery replaced, because his iPhone battery, basically his phone has to be plugged in the whole time. So I'm gonna do a game that I've never played before. Hi, 10 Chivy Owls. I'm gonna play Portal Revolution. I'm just gonna check the reviews to make sure there's nothing like triggering or anything. I don't think so, but I'm gonna play Portal Revolution. So here we go. Change it to Portal Revolution. Is that on here? Ah! Oh, you're right. I can look up the triggers. Ah! Wait, let me just check to make sure that there's no triggers. I'm gonna check. I'm just gonna double check. Portal Revolution triggers, trigger warnings. I don't think so. Game trigger warnings website. Here we go. Wait, that's not the right one. Game phobias. Is that game phobias? Okay. Portal. I guess Portal's technically... Nah, it's fine. Hydrate! Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Which character in Star Kid besides the one you played will I enjoy playing? A lot of the characters that Joe Walker has played. I think I'm too tall to play Robin, but I'd love to play Robin. Also, I think Joe Walker's character in Annie. What was the name of his character in Annie? Tarkin. Joe Walker is Tarkin. I love that character, and I love his arc in that. It's great. I miss Joe Walker a lot. I got to see a movie with him. Something... Oh, yeah. I'm going to read a poem before... Actually, I'm going to read a poem first because someone requested a poem. So, I'm going to read a poem first and then I'll play Portal. I didn't work together. I did a show. I did Sex, Wieners, and Boobs with Joe Walker before I did The Guide to My Musicals. And Joe was extremely funny. Joe lives in LA now. I like Joe a lot. Super chat. What is the reason Paul knows all the lyrics to Moana? I think it's because see, his phone did die. Just when I was calling. I think it's because he actually really loved that movie and knew all the lyrics. All right, you're back on.
Did you download it yet?
No, not yet.
Well, you probably should.
Okay. Did your phone die?
Yes.
That's what I knew. I knew it. That's what I said.
You know, I got a few things to complain about.
Okay.
What the hell was wrong with chargers, with phones and just regular chargers? Why do we need this USB-C shit to charge our phone?
Okay.
What the hell was wrong? Because I tell you what, all these cables break all the time. My charger never works half the time. And I go, what the hell was wrong with just the old plug it into the wall?
Okay. I've got a couple of examples for you right here. All right. So if you look up the history of the USB-C.
Oh, God.
All right. Well, you want an answer or what? You asked a question. Want to know what?
No, because the answer is not going to be this satisfactory.
I know. It's because people just want to complain. They don't really want to know why things exist the way they exist.
Well, it's not. My point is, it's not an improvement.
Yeah, okay, but more technology. Apple was actually late to the USB-C port.
It doesn't matter.
The lightning cable was
screwed up.
What was that?
The thing is, you know what's a reliable charger? My electric shaver. It doesn't run on USB-C, and it never.
Are you a time traveler?
Never not charged.
Are you a time traveler? Are you actually from like the 1930s?
No. What are you talking about? It's like electric toothbrushes, electric shavers. These are things that never have a problem charging, and they don't use this USB shit.
Yeah.
But the thing that you need like your phone these days, it's got all these bells and whistles just to charge it. It's unbelievable. Number two,
complaint.
Complaint
number two. I like this. This is a new segment for us.
I was going to put on a movie while I clean the house here, right?
Okay.
I'm going through every one of these damn streaming services. Can't find one. What's amazing is I go, you know how cool and fun and easy it was to walk into a Blockbuster and go, I want to watch that.
Yeah. I mean,
we're supposed to have infinite content at our fingertips, and I can't find one damn movie that's worth watching.
Okay, now I think this is something I agree with you on. I loved movie stores, but you live in LA.
It's not more convenient or expedient to go from streaming service to streaming service. Go, well, Netflix doesn't have anything. Let me log out, log in. Oh, shit, I don't have my login information? Oh, great.
Here's the deal, dude.
I could have Blockbuster 5 times.
Dude, you live in Los Angeles. There are movie rental places in LA.
There's like one, John, and it's Los Angeles.
Okay.
And it's like 20 minutes away. Blockbusters used to be like Starbucks. They were like every corner.
Is there really not one closer than that?
No.
Here. Okay. Well.
And also, I currently don't have the means to actually play physical media.
You don't have a DVD player?
Somewhere buried in a closet, but it's like the whole thing. There's some things we have not improved upon at all.
Yeah. My favorite subscription, I don't know if you would like it as much as I like it, but Dropout is really, really funny.
What is that? What's Dropout?
Dropout is an independent.
It's another streaming service.
Well, it's an independent. It's like if StarKid created an app, and then you would watch all of StarKid's shows by paying $5 a month.
Well, who's Dropout? Whose content am I watching?
It's College Humor, but now they're called Dropout.
Again, I have to download a whole other app, get a whole other login, pay another fee. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah, that's fair.
My point is, it used to be all under one roof, and it was glorious.
And
it was nice, and you could walk in and go, oh, and you could pick it up and look at it and go, and read the back and go, this is great.
Why don't you download? Is Napster and Kazaa still a thing? Can you download?
I'm not gonna illegally no illegal activity.
Okay, fine. Well, okay, so I think honestly, the best thing you can do is vote with your money, right? So you should go find this, see if there's a video store near you that's not 20 minutes.
30 minutes to some obscure place where I don't even have a DVD player. It's like, the point is, life is worse.
I mean, some directors. Which director is it? Is it Christopher Nolan or James? Wait a minute, no. Is it James Cameron who has like he has like a DVD collection that he likes?
Good for James Cameron, John. Great for James Cameron. It's wonderful.
Well, he says physical media.
I'm sure he has his own home theater.
I'm just saying he has, physical media, dude. Is real.
The point is, it's 2024.
It's 2024.
It's hard to put on a movie. That's all I'm saying.
You're right. It is. It's hard.
It's
it is.
hard.
It is.
And they go, this wasn't hard 30 years ago.
We have built a prison out of convenience. I agree.
But it's not. My point is, it's not convenient at all.
I know. It's an oxymoron.
We've duped ourselves into thinking things are like some things are more convenient. But
yes.
Other things are like, isn't this? It's not actively more convenient. It's not at all. Anyway.
Well, you're right. It isn't more convenient, but I do think we need more video stores. I do think they're coming back. I think they're.
They're not. What are you talking about? They're not coming back.
Why not?
What are you talking about? Well, nobody plays physical media.
Some people do. Some people have DVDs.
Yeah, a few people like James Cameron. Like
I've got a DVD player over here. I've got a.
Well, good for you. Okay.
I'm saying.
Dude, I can guarantee you, video stores are not coming back.
They should.
Well, that's wonderful, John. But I think we can make a safe bet that they're done.
All right. Well. Okay, let me see if Spreadsheet Baseball is on Steam.
It is on Steam. I play it on Steam.
You play? Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Out of the Park Baseball 2024.
Yeah.
All right, I can do that. We can play. We can stream this together. It's $20.
No, my point is, there's nothing to stream. You're gonna be looking. There's nothing.
Oh, I'm only getting it if we stream it together.
But my point is, there's nothing to stream.
Well, then.
There's no game. There's no back and forth.
Oh.
Yeah,
All right. Let me take that out of the cart then.
Yeah. There's no back and forth.
Oh.
It's like, yeah. You should play. Remember Paperboy?
Paperboy, yeah.
Yeah, play Paperboy on NES.
Paperboy. It's not on Steam. Sorry.
Really?
No, I don't think so.
How about
There's Entwined, the Perfect Murder, which is I think I think it's a find the object game, but it's got mixed reviews. Anyway, we're gonna play. I'm gonna go play Portal, but we should play figure out some game online that we could play on Steam that's cross-platform with Mac.
Heavy Rain? Remember Heavy Rain?
Heavy Rain?
Come on, that was a huge indie hit back in.
Oh yeah, Heavy Rain is Heavy Rain. I know Heavy Rain.
Heavy Rain.
Would you do Portal? Would you ever play Portal?
No. That the puzzles don't interest me.
Okay, what about? Okay.
I just give up. I easily give up.
That's true.
I easily shut down and go. I
Stiff
guess I'm
win.
stuck here. I guess I'm stuck here.
I'm guess. Yeah. I guess I'm stuck here.
I'm the worst partner to have in an escape room, and that's funny because I used to work in an escape room.
I had an idea for an escape room that I think an escape room should incorporate. If there are any escape room designers in the chat, I think you should incorporate this. I like this idea a lot. Have you ever you've played Resistance? Like where there's this everyone. It's like werewolf. Somebody's a spy.
Yeah.
So they should incorporate that into an escape room where everyone at the beginning of the escape room draws a card, but they keep it private, and they have to keep it private. And then one person or two people have to are trying to sneakily sabotage the escape room and have them like mislead the other players, and then everybody like is trying to figure out who is lying while also trying to escape the escape room at the same time, like an Among Us escape room or a Mafia escape room or a werewolf escape room.
And also, while you're doing in it, you have a game of Monopoly going.
No.
You have 3 hats.
No.
3 hats on a hat.
No. My idea is actually good. No, it's not a hat on the hat. My idea is actually a great idea.
Okay. Also, do you think there's like high stakes escape rooms like for the super rich? Like
Absolutely. Like you're hunting a person?
If you don't get out in 3 hours, you're never getting out.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No way. You think?
No, I don't know. I'm so far from the super rich. I don't know.
Like a super high stakes game of escape room.
I think it's a great idea. I think. Oh yeah, actually, I do know what those are called. Those are called.
It's murder.
No, they're LARPs. You're talking about live action role playing, and people.
I'm also talking about
potential murder. Yeah, that's true too. Hi AWG. Yeah, I mean murder is true. Although Monopoly, you mentioned Monopoly. You wouldn't be interested in this because you don't like D&D. Or yeah, you kind of do. Case Blackwell once made a Dungeons and Dragons version of Monopoly that was really funny, where everyone are these like characters that would exist during the Depression, and it was very funny.
Cool.
Anyway, I'm gonna play a game. I'm gonna go play Portal.
What are you gonna play?
Probably Portal. Do you want to play a 2-player game with me? Heavy Rain.
Yeah, I think you should play Heavy Rain.
I don't think so. But I do think we should find a cross-platform 2-player game.
Remember Fortnite though?
Yeah, we could play Fortnite. Fortnite exists on every platform. Would you play Fortnite?
No, I've never played Fortnite.
Let's play Fortnite.
No, that's one of those games where you spawn and you instantly get
Yes. Let's play Fortnite. Yes, let's play Fortnite. Yes, come on.
I would just be immediately frustrated.
I know, but come on. What games you?
I
Yeah.
would immediately rage. That's why I don't play games, because I would immediately rage quit.
That's true. You would. Okay, whatever. Well, I gotta go.
Right.
I gotta go deliver. I've got to go play. Not Cameo, but I've got to go play.
Rain.
I'm not gonna play Heavy Rain. I'm gonna go play.
It's so boring though.
There is a better version of what you're talking about, and it's called the what's it called? It's that game Kurt was playing the other day. It's they just came up with the sequel, Alan Wake.
Heavy Rain 2.
Actually, to be honest,
More rain?
Jeff, have you heard of Alan Wake? I bet you would love Alan Wake.
No.
Oh man. Do me a favor. After this, can you please go download, not download, go watch videos of Alan Wake. Is Alan Wake 2 on Steam? I don't think it is. Alan Wake has full musical numbers in it. It's so weird and stupid and brilliant at the same time. I'm begging you that after this, just Google Alan Wake videos.
Remember Lost Planet?
You're not listening. Alan Wake 2. Is it not on Steam? Is Alan Wake 2 on Steam? It's not. I think I have to have a PS5 in order to play Alan Wake 2.
Want to play Crysis 3?
No. I want to play Alan Wake 2. You need to go watch Alan Wake videos.
Squadron? What?
You need to go watch Alan Wake videos. All right, I'm going to go play Portal. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. He's a good guy. Alan Wake 2, is it on? All right, I'm going to play Portal. This took me too long. All right, Portal. I don't know which. I can't find the right thing for this. So this is a new poem first. You're right. I'm sorry, Jake. I keep forgetting. I was interrupted rudely. Here is one of my mom's recent poems. Do the poem in the Wiggly voice, Ash is lame 13. I'll do a different poem in the Wiggly voice, but this one I'll do it at the end of the stream. But this one I'm gonna do just in my own voice because it's my mom's poem. But I will do a different one. I'll give you two. But this is one that she just wrote. It's called I Stand. I stand. There is slumber in my words and sleep in my thoughts. I question all the good intent and wonder about the loss. A New Year's path has made its way into my morning light. After I wake in meditation from last night, I listen to the distant dog bark without regard today. I stop for a moment before I leave and think of what to say. To friends who see a dismal world and look out to blame, and others who are unaware and continue the same. I tie my shoes and celebrate the life I do not understand. I am a wonder as I go on, and grateful where I stand. That one's really good. I like that one too. That's a new one. That was a new one. Sound alerts. Max Jaegerman has subscribed for the next 6 months to scream at me and torture me. Max Jaegerman, you are making your username. You are living true to your username, and I'm grateful for it. But you absolutely, bye Abby. You can absolutely derail. How do your heights compare between you, Joey, Corey, and Will? Great question. I think I am taller than Corey. I'm 6'1". I think Joey is slightly taller than me, and I think Will is taller than both of us. Is that right? I think it's Corey, me, Joey. Joey and I are very, very close to the same height because I'm 6'1". I think Joey's also 6'1". And then Will, I think, is taller. I think Will might be 6'2". That's it. I think. Okay. Bangarang Rufio. In the nicest way. Thank you, Latte Hate. I appreciate that. It's because I don't stick my chest out enough. And also, I was intentionally trying not to be too tall or buff in Nerdy Prudes, because I'm supposed to be a nerd. Anyway. But nerds can also be tall, so that doesn't make any sense. Listen to this game. Okay. I'll read you know what, before I play the game, I'll also read a poem in Wiggly's voice, because I know I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna do, what is the... Here we go. I'm going to read one of the best poets in history, Mary Shelley. I think of it. Is that Mary Shelley? No, I'm sorry. Percy Shelley. Percy Bysshe Shelley. Ozymandias. Here we go.
I met a traveler from an antique land who said, 2 vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in a desert. Near them, on the sand, earth sunk of shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that its sculptor well those passions read, which yet survive, stamped on these lifeless things, the hand that mocked them, and the heart that fled. And on the pedestal these words appear, my name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Nothing beside remains, round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level sands stretch far away.
That's it. That was fine. I gotta work on the voice again. This is how you lose the time war yet? No. I will, though. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you for using the different sound effect. I gotta figure out how to change those images. I'm gonna figure that out. Magical cosplays, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Connor as a Fox. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Avad and Casey Warren. Thank you for the applause. I appreciate it. All right, we're gonna play a game. We finally did it. This has been a great stream. You have a friend who wants to perform and get up on stage as mid stage fight. What would you say or do to help them? If they really want to get up on stage and have stage fright, the key or the secret is just to perform as much as possible. Also, why isn't this capturing? Why isn't this capturing the... Ad source? There we go. There we go. I've never played this. Never played this before. This is a new DLC that came out. A free DLC, I think it was fan made. Let's try it out. the human resource. Yeah. Also agree about stage fright, what you said about Calder. Absolutely. It's also important if you're about to go on stage to register how you're feeling. Like, because that is you. Like, how you're feeling will always be used in the character. Like, you can't hide that. Calder, are you an actor? Because that's absolutely the best advice for that moment.
Good morning, test subject. You have been in suspension for 72 days. The Aperture Science Computer-Aided Enrichment Center congratulates you on your 36-year sleep anniversary.
Is
you
the
have
capture
been
frozen?
selected as a potential candidate.
Oh, God bless America. It is frozen. What's going on? Okay. It's because it's this fucking VLC. Capture method. Properties. Capture method. Windows. Done. There we go. There we go. Hey, it's not automatic now. Hell yeah. What's up? What's up? Oh yeah, this is like Half-Life graphics. This is great.
To be accepted into the Human Emergency Response Team, you will now participate in an advanced difficulty testing track where your problem-solving
Nat,
skills
you're right.
and athleticism in response to increasingly hazardous conditions will be evaluated.
Add sounds to
Please press the
stretch.
button to accept the terms.
Add sounds to hydrate. Please press the button. All right.
Thank you for volunteering. The door will open in 3.
This is great voice
2,
acting. I love this person,
1.
whoever this is. Also, I love the tone. This looks really good. This is really well made. I'm already into this. This is great. This is a great DLC already. This is not horror, sort of. I don't think it is. Can I pick that up? I can't. This is great. Is the game too loud? How's everybody feeling on that? Maybe I should lower it a tiny bit. Lower it a little bit. There you go.
Test subjects may experience symptoms of mental defects after long-term chemically induced hibernation. You will now participate in a brain damage evaluation survey to determine just how damaged your brain is. If you believe your brain is sufficiently operational, press the button in front of you and continue the test. Very good. Please walk through the portal and continue testing. Your self-reported status is more than sufficient for testing.
Yay, I love Portal. Look at this. This is fun. Whee! It's called Portal Revolutions. Wait, how do I pick up a... There we go. Circle. Jumpy, jumpy. You gotta jump all the time. Okay. Clearly, this is gonna go here. press this button again. Destroy that. Done. Done.
Please be advised that noticeable damage to eyesight is not part of any test protocols, but is an unintended side effect of the Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill, which in semi-rare cases may emancipate some of the light-sensing rods and cones inside your head.
I really want to do a TTRPG that is, it's like, kind of like Osmosis Jones, where everyone is inside of like a human body, like maybe like a kid is sick and you're trying to save this kid. I was also thinking about doing a TTRPG. I don't know, I just love TTRPGs. So much. Alright, now how do I get over there? Now we're talking, now we're talking, now we're talking puzzles. Oh. Wait, am I gonna get stuck here? What's going on? Oh, it's rotating. Wait, what? Wait. Give me that.
You are now in possession of the Aperture Science handheld portal device.
Yes.
As a candidate for the Human Emergency Response Team, you are expected to adapt to all dangerous situations, and as such, will not be informed about the device's safety hazards.
Oh, thanks, dude. Alright, so that's there. How do I switch again? Oh, I get it. Right click. What if I'm using a... I don't think it's unlocked yet. B. Barnaby, where am I? Also, okay, so that's squares, crouch, options, controls. Blue portal, controller. Yeah, I don't think it's unlocked. I think that's part of the puzzle. Like this. There we go. Wait, is there one with a time portal? This is called Portal Revolutions. This is a DLC. I think it was made by some fans, and it looks and sounds great. The voice acting is great. I love this.
Your performance in the next test chamber will be timed to measure puzzle solving and execution speed during extreme wind and weather conditions. In the rare case that wind and weather conditions appear to be ordinary, please stay idle in the entrance foyer until the desired conditions are met.
Okay. Just gonna go like this. Whoa. Okay, that kills that. Alright, so I think this is... Alright, what am I doing here? I think this is kind of a thing where I need to launch it somewhere, maybe? Where do I launch it? I want to launch it over there. Can I see anything over here? I can travel here. That's how you do it. Got it. Oh, fuck. Alright. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I get it. I get it. Woo! Okay. So, I'm just gonna quickly drop that there. And then I'm gonna stop there. And then I'm going to... Can't shoot there. So... Listen, this is definitely a puzzle game. It's not a very exciting game. Like that. Although I also don't know how much longer I'm gonna stream anyway, because it's almost 2 hours. Oh, it's been over 2 hours. So, but this is good. Now I know people want to see. If it was a horror game, I think people would want to see more of that. Actually, what time is it anyway? It's 1:22. You know what? Okay. I'll probably honestly only be streaming for another... It's 1:30. It's 1:23 here. So I'll probably only be streaming for another like 17 minutes anyway. It is very chill. But I've got to go do some writing, like I said. And I've still got to mop some exciting floors. What musical should you watch? Honestly, Ride the Cyclone. You should watch Ride the Cyclone here. I haven't had lunch, that's another thing. I've also... would I be allowed to watch Ride the Cyclone? Like, would I get a DMCA hit if I did that? I might. Wait, what am I trying to do here? Okay. So that's gonna do that. You know what? I hate to do this to everybody, but I think I gotta go eat. I do also want to do more planning to get some more exciting streams going and also do more watch parties. So I'm going to see if I can stream more musicals like Ride the Cyclone. I think I may not be able to, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to figure that out. I loved talking with you today and watching stuff with you today. Thanks for all of you for sticking around so long. It's been a couple 2 hours. You know what? I need to get a scarier scream because that now I'm used to that sound. It doesn't surprise me anymore. So I need to mix it up. But I'm gonna go piss girl. Go piss girl. And I loved hanging out with you all today. And thank you all so much for the support and for subscribing. And it means a lot. Also join the Discord if you're new to the Discord. I'm gonna be in there later today and doing some more trying to plan some games. And yeah, this has been a great stream. I'll talk to you all later.